And welcome. I'm Captain Dr. Spock. This is the Fishing Planet. We are back at New York, Emerald Lake, and today we will catch a walleye. I'm determined. I'm dead set on, and it is what we are gonna do. It almost seems like the people that were here yesterday did not leave. Although, I think there's now 2 girls here, so actually yes, it has changed. Get up on the edge of this here dock here, and let's flip it right out there real quick. So how you guys doing today? Good, I hope. Let's drop the drag a little. I'm feeling okay. I'm hanging in there. It's gonna be a good day though. I feel pretty rough around the edges and hurting a little bit, but guess what? That don't matter. It's a good day. It's not raining out. I'm gonna go on a walk later. It's gonna be wonderful. I hope you guys are having a good day. That's, that's key. That's key to being happy, is having a good day. Like today, we're gonna catch a walleye. I am set, bound, and determined. That is what we are gonna do today. Sorry, I got all quiet on you there, guys. Oh. Just one of those days. Feeling just a little rough, I'm gonna say it like that. We're just gonna keep it appropriate. We're just feeling a little rough, yeah. It's the best way to put it. But yeah, getting out would be good, It's been raining like the last 2 days. Been raining hard. To the point where you really can't get outside and go enjoy it. So, I'm gonna go enjoy it today. It's not raining. In fact, it almost looks like it's gonna be, trying to clear up or something out there. But, then again, in the last video I was saying something about all my adventures I've taken. What was that? Did you guys see that? There was totally something following it in. But, all my adventures I've taken in the rain and the snow and all those fun things. My mining adventures is basically what I'm talking about there. And, specifically when I think of, well, it was more of when I was working at the nature trails and doing that, being an arborist and stuff. We would work in the rain all week. My buddy and me, we'd work in the rain all week, and that would kind of suck. And who likes to work in the rain? Well, then on a weekend would come, and we would go run off into the woods on the, even rainier days. Oh, I think I just missed a bite there. Just missed a bite. That's okay. He'll be back. But yeah. It was good though. It was good. I miss those days. Super adventurous days. There's way more adventure on a rainy day than there is a sunny day, I tell you what. Because there's just so many less people out there. I just don't understand. What am I supposed to do? We'll try out the other scenario jig I have here too. I bought 2 of them, just to be sure. Yeah. Sorry on that one, guys. I'm getting quiet on you. Can't get quiet on you. Can't get quiet on you. Hold on, I'll bring you right back in a second. Okay. I switched spoons. I was using a black one. Now I'm using a purple fish looking one. Let's see if that makes the difference. Ooh. You know, sometimes they just want to see something that looks more appetizing. Doesn't really matter how it's moving, it's how it's looking. Although I think that movement would play a big part in what a fish would eat. Then again, I guess, they do go off eyesight. Well, I don't know. I think of a bass and you think of a predator stalking / wait fish, where it very much just kind of waits for things to come around and, oh, heck, I caught a walleye. Nice. I just had a bite. Getting nibbles and stuff, so I know they're out there. I just gotta figure out how to get them to bite. But yeah, I like how we're all trying to share this little edge here. And then I think a trout, and I don't know if you've ever taken goggles and got into the current in a river or a stream, and you kick the rocks up a lot, and you watch downstream, you will see all sorts of fish come running up. Well, I wouldn't say running, come swimming up out of nowhere. And if you wait long enough, you will eventually see a nice sized fish come swimming up to get some of the things, but they're picking just things and stuff, and who knows what you're kicking up out of the riverbank there, but it's just one of those things, in summertime you're swimming along and you turn around and it's just, I don't know. I know that, bass like to hit things that are going and moving. Trout all, oh, there we go. There we go. What did we get our hands on? And ooh, a young northern pike. Nice. That's a deal. Never caught one of those yet. Yeah, trout, they'll hit a drifting fly in the river, whereas bass, they like to hit things that are moving. I don't know. It's just an interesting difference between the two. Very interesting difference between the two. But they're all fish, and you can all catch them on a hook. That's all you gotta know. This guy here, it's really crowding me. I wish he would stop crowding me. Hey, why don't you guys tell me what you think about fishing with all these other people? If you want me to keep doing that, or if you want me to go back to fishing by myself, let me know in the comments below. I don't mind either way. It's more for your guys' pleasure, so if you would rather not see people and other things in the screen and people on the dock and stuff while I'm fishing, or if you don't mind, then, it's all good. Just put your suggestion in the comments below, please. Thank you very much. By the way, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button and subscribing if you haven't, I show all the support you got out there. I'm doing my best to bring you guys the fun and entertainment and kind of bring you a little chunk of what I know about life and things and the things that I've done. May not be much out of one state, but there's a lot in the one state that I've lived in. Growing up, going to school, I used to like to say, I may not have been a lot of places in the country, but I've been a lot of places in this state. I've been all over. The only place I really haven't been and, explored... Ooh, there was a bite right there. Sorry, it would be the south... I've been down to the southeastern. I guess it would be more the southwest, like on the coast. I haven't really stopped on the coast at all. I've been through the coast, and I've been a finger poke into Oregon. to go pick up a motor with my buddy, for my buddy. But other than that, nope. I've been a Washingtonian gold barbarian my whole life, pretty much. I did live out in a little town called Northport for a year. And that's, if you look on the map, find the Columbia River, follow it all the way up to Ooh, there's a fish. Very nice. You follow it all the way up to the Canadian border. On the right-hand side, the east side of the Columbia River, sorry, not the Canadian River, the Columbia River, there is a little town called Northport. If you look a little south of that, there's a little town called Marble. I wonder what this is. That little town of Marble is kind of where I resided. What do we got here? What is this? It's nice and... Can I oh, I could increase the drag on this guy. It's not a problem. We're not going to go much farther past that just because... Oh, guys! Oh, I did it, guys! That's a walleye! Oh, personal best walleye. 2 pound, almost 3 pound walleye. I tell you what. I told y'all I was going to get me a walleye today. I told y'all, whatever you want to do, however you want to say it, told y'all. Okay, sorry. Just had to get that out there. That felt good. Oh yeah, that felt good. That's why we came here. But yeah, now that in the excitement, I've completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, a little town called Marble. And that's where I lived for a year with my uncle. I really enjoyed it out there. It was a really small, knit community, like, graduating class, 12. I don't know what was going on right there. Sorry, yeah, graduating class of 12. And that was... it was a little tiny community. There was more kindergartners than there was of the whole of high schoolers. And, believe me, talk about feeling outnumbered. But yeah, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. They may have been a small town, but I tell you what, they got what every little town needs. A racetrack. They had a little... Ooh, there's another fish. Very nice. Way out there. That's probably another walleye. Tell you what. Very nice. Yeah, they got a little 3/8 dirt oval track out there for their, they got, what, little Fever 4s and Super Stocks, and I think they call them Street Stocks, which are just big gnarly V8 car things, and they actually have a whole little circuit that they do over there. They go Northport, over to Hunter and Republic, and it's really cool, really. Actually, my little cousin, he's into all that racing now. If I would have stayed over there, I'd probably be doing the same thing, honestly. But it's all good. I enjoy what I do. I wish I could still cut trees down like I did. I was working on being an arborist, and I was well on my way. Not so much anymore, though. But it's all good. Ooh, that's a nice one. 3 pounds. They're only getting bigger. Very nice, very nice. That's what I'm talking about right there. I don't think I've caught a small one. I've only caught 2 so far, but yeah, that's, so far they've only gotten bigger. That's what I'm talking about. Well, that'd be kind of cool to catch the walleye on a spoon. I've only ever caught them, you put a sinker on, put a piece of leader and a corky, and put your hook on that, so your corky's holding your bait up off the bottom. Then, you do a good, wingspan of yourself, so it's a good at least 4 feet or something. Put a fat piece of worm on that corky. And I tell you what, you throw that out in the Columbia, you'll find something. You'll find something. I've caught some nice walleye out of that. And some nice trout. Really big fish. There's things in that river, I tell you what. My uncle told me stories about how they used to fish for sturgeon out of there. Was they'd take the winch on the front of their Jeeps and they'd pull all the wire out. They'd line it all the way out. They have a giant shark hook or something like that. Basically put a whole chicken on the hook. And then they throw it out into the river, and basically once they see that line start to move, they'd start reversing with the Jeep nice and easy and 4 low. And they had to take it easy, because if they started rapping on it and got that fish all excited, that fish would pull their Jeep into the river. I didn't believe him at first, but there actually are stories. Like, I went and looked it up. If you guys want, I can go look it up for you again, and I'll find the website where the story is, and I'll get you the link. Pretty interesting stuff, that whole area. You know, you want to talk about the Wild West, you're still basically living in the Wild West out there. You're living in the middle of the mountains. You're relying on neighbors to be good neighbors, and everybody pretty much is a good neighbor out there. You know, you go into Kettle Falls, they got a giant sign, "Welcome to Kettle Falls, town of happy people, except for the one grump," or something like that. And I remember seeing that when I was a kid, and I always thought my Uncle Kurt was the grump, because, well, he was always kind of grumpy, but, you know, working on the railroad kind of does that to you. But yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Catching those walleye, that was awesome. Those are some nice fish right there. That's what I'm talking about. I'm actually going to take my couple steps back over here where I was catching them. There we go. Cast back out there. Yeah. You guys got any family in another part of the state or another part of the country that you go visit that is like a complete 180 from where you live? And I grew up with living here in the mountains, like the valley of the mountains. I go over east and see my aunts and uncles, and they live in the Kettle Falls area, and that's like the eastern Washington, dry, hilly, in the wintertime super snowy, cold. And then I've had aunts and uncles over in like the ocean shores, and so I've got to go check out the ocean and hang out at the ocean also. So I mean, I've got the best of all the parts of this state. And you know, let me know in the comments below if you've got the same situation, or if you've just done a lot of exploring your personal self in the state you live in, or the state you used to live in, you know? It's all about that exploration. If it's by car, you know, it's cool, you know, you gotta get where you gotta go, but usually by foot is better to do it. Prime example, the girl and me went on a walk not last night, but the night before. In between our heavy rains, we had a nice break and we went for a walk. And she wanted to drive, but I said, no, let's walk, and we walked. And on our walk, it was getting kind of dark, so you almost couldn't really see, but we could still see, and it was just before dark, basically. And on our walk, we all of a sudden had a bunch of like 3 or 4 little tiny birds with like dark brown backs, dark brownish like black backs with yellowish like grayish looking underbellies, and they were flying like right at our feet. And when I say right at it, like I almost felt like I was gonna kick it a couple times, how close they were getting. I mean, they were fearless little birds, and they were only on this one little section, and as we were walking, as we would get close, they would fly up and stop, and then, you know, there would be like a little like wave effect of them continuously doing that, and it was really cool. They were cool looking little birds, and the girl really liked it. She thought it was cool. She thought they were cute. Of course, though, you know, of course she would. But yeah. That's why you walk places. You get to see things that you wouldn't see while you were in a vehicle. If we were in the car, we would have blew past those birds and we wouldn't have known. Probably would have been kind of arguing about something or another, because, you know, I don't like car rides. Car rides make me hurt. They put me in a lot of pain. So, I prefer walking everywhere, really. just better for you anyway. What happened here? We were just catching the fish and now it's just kind of gone. I don't know what happened. How's that dock looking? Oh, it's still looking pretty full. I bet that dock never has nothing. No, I bet that dock doesn't ever not have somebody on it. But there's always people fishing off that dock right there. Would not surprise me. In the least bit. Okay, just running this spoon along. We seem to be having the most success with that spoon, so we're gonna just stick with it, but I'll bring you guys right back in a second. Okay, sorry. Had to sneeze. I didn't wanna... Oh. Ooh, yeah. I didn't want to blow you guys out there. That would have been bad. Would have been very rude of me. Oh, I think that guy's got a walleye himself right there. Had a bite. At least I know they're out there, you know. That's the good thing. The fish are out there to be had. Whereas the last video I was, oh man, I was almost clueless. It was bad. It was super bad. Well, let's, I don't think that's gonna catch anything. Oh, that might though. Got it up just a little bit there. You'd think, you know, you get a bait cruising along the bottom, right off the bottom like that. That's where the fish would be, but... guess I'm a little wrong. Yeah, cast over all those lines, that's right. Just be a menace to society. Oh, yeah. Come on now. Oh, there was a bite. I still have no idea what action I need to attract or to, you know, get these fish. And I know I need a narrow spoon, but I'm not down with the action I need here. We might actually switch over to the grub here and see if we can entice a fish with one of those real quick. See what's going on with that. I'll bring you guys right back in a second here. Okay, slap up on a yellow grub here. Let's throw it on out there. Whoop. Oh, that's such a nice cast. Such a nice cast. We'll be able to maybe go up to there at least, probably. And, yeah, here we go. See if we can't catch us a walleye. We can increase the speed just enough to make it swim. There we go. I have to remember this is a different reel. It goes a lot faster than the last reel. It has a different drag adjustment too. I think I can adjust this more, is what it is or something. Yeah. The reel speed on this, I almost think I could hang out on reel speed 2 and be 100% fine. I think that'll give me the speed I need. Then again, I think this is how you would fish this thing. Kind of bounce it off the bottom in a little jerky kind of motion. I'm going to the bridge. Okay. Got a fish or a snag? Probably a fish. Well, excuse me guys, I'm just gonna step right up on in here and... Oh, that was a spoon. Okay, I was about to say, what kind of fish is that? That's just a spoon. Oh, look how much deeper it is out there. It is so much deeper off the dock than it is offshore over there. Maybe I should put the narrow spoon on this reel. Yeah, maybe, just because of the speed. Let's switch, we got equipment failure here. Let's switch it around real quick. Okay, so I know we were just using this, but now we have it on a... Trying not to block anybody, but now we have it on a different reel. So let's see if the speed of this one changes the action, I guess you could call it. I guess is what it would be called. That still seems super fast, even for this lure. I just don't know. Oh, nice! Is that a... No way, right off the dock. Oh, look at that yellow... Oh, nice! That's a yellow perch. Good job. I was expecting... That's just a giant... Like a miniature giant walleye, basically. Yeah, that was... For a second I was like, wow, that walleye hit that stuff right at the dock, but that was not a walleye. That was the mini version of a walleye. That was a little perch. There we go. Let's go like that. And let's see if... I just want to catch a couple more walleye, that's all. And I did catch the walleye I was looking for, but... Not a continuous amount of them, you know. I'm looking to continuously catch them. I want to continue to catch walleye. I don't want to just catch those couple and then no more. let's let it sink. It's so deep out there. It's just like that in the Mudwater River right there at the front hole. The first spot you can go fishing there. Oh, there we go. There we go. That one's a bit out there. That could be a walleye, maybe. We'll just have to see. Maybe not. Little perch? Little perch, yeah. Okay. Well, I think we're having a better look over here. Okay. Well, guys, the bite just doesn't quite seem to be going anymore. And I'm kind of coming to the limit here on the time. But can't say we didn't catch a walleye today. We caught two of them, I think, back to back pretty much there. In fact, I'll throw the spoon one more time. Throw it one more cast. Okay, but that one more cast means one thing. I want to thank you guys for stopping in, you know, watching the show and enjoying the fishing and hanging out for the stories, and you know, just thanks for stopping in, guys. It means a lot. Thanks for all the support. It makes a difference. Okay, guys, here's our last cast. Remember, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. If you subscribe if you haven't, and leave a comment down below telling me what you would like to see, what you like seeing, and what you've enjoyed seeing. I will do my best to get all of that to you. I'm starting to get a little more on the ball here with things, so we'll see what goes on from here. I also want to wish you guys a wonderful day. I hope it goes great, or is great, or has been wonderful. You know, that's hope you guys have a great day so far. But yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to catch one last fish on the last cast. Doesn't look like it. Oh, no, maybe not. I thought so, but I was doing some weird tensiony thing. But thank you guys very much. You guys have a great day. I will catch you guys on the flip side. And this is Captain Dr. Spock, signing out.